You are in the Temple of the Rants, where I rant about whatever my $15 a month plus patrons want me to rant about. You can get one of these by being one of those. This one is for Gary Hackett, who says, "Time to get swole!" Rant about exercise, going to the gym, sports training, etc. If you need extra time, rant about any fitness people on the internet that you like. Well, the only fitness channel I follow is Bro Science, if you count that, because it's fucking hilarious. I've never gotten hugely into fitness, if you can't tell by looking at me. Not really in shape, never really have been in shape, but I have been in better shape. And I'm in better shape than I would expect from someone who sort of grew up with the lifestyle that I did. Because, like, my upbringing, I mean, all I consumed was sugar, basically. All I ate was snacks and stuff that's bad for you, and I never had a healthy diet or any idea what a healthy diet was. I just didn't eat a lot. Like, I ate bad things, but I've never been somebody who eats, like, a large amount of food. And so, I was a kid with a fast metabolism, so I was skinny all up until high school. And then I got very suddenly put on a bunch of weight, got up to like 180, and pretty much stayed there throughout high school because I, didn't really change my eating habits or anything and didn't really do anything physical ever at all. I just lived on the computer. But some of my friends got really into fitness, and my friend Donson, who had been like 320 pounds most of the time I'd known him, he decided he wanted to lose weight, so he started doing lots of research on working out and dieting, and he got into the keto diet, lost a fuckload of weight that way, and just kind of like people around me getting into fitness allowed me to pick up on a lot of the different ways that nutrition works and how fitness works, and just to be fascinated by how it's never so clear cut as just like do this and you get results. It's like depending on what result you want and what kind of lifestyle you want, you can do things a lot of different ways. So like, for instance, I live with May, who is skinny, and she keeps herself that way. And the way she does it is by going for runs pretty much every other day. She'll run like 4 miles on a treadmill, and she just counts calories, keeps it below a certain amount, whatever she feels comfortable with. Like, she's not always on a diet, but when she is, she just, uses a calorie calculator on her phone, plugs everything she eats into it very rigidly, and does not go over the calorie limit, and she loses weight that way. So, like, that's, like, the most standard, like, easily understood, like, thing that anybody could do and it would work, just like, yeah, go for runs and eat below your daily threshold of calories for your BMI, and you will lose weight. Guaranteed. But other than that, like, there's all these different life hacky ways of doing it, like keto, where it's like, oh yeah, change what your body is burning, and like, or diets where it's about like, doing a really intense workout in the morning, then eating one big meal and then nothing else for the rest of the day, and like crazy shit like that. Or bulking diets like my friend Brando, who got really jacked because he was always like just doing really intense workouts and then just putting down a fucking giant bowl of protein by eating like 5 cans of tuna and chicken mixed together all at once, So like I've seen a lot of that kind of stuff, and like pretty much when my brother Victor was like 18 or 19, it was when he was working out heavily. Some of my friends were, and when I worked at Target, I had gotten like I started to lose weight from just like the heavy lifting of the job because I was moving boxes around the store basically, and then me and my brother started working out in 2014, where we would just go to the gym every couple of days, start with a run, do whatever weight benches you're interested in, alternate leg, arm, back day. Pretty standard stuff. That usually worked, but I never kept to it, So, like, I'd gotten myself down to, like, 155 and, like, had a little muscle definition for a while. But, like, yeah, it's hard to keep up with if you don't have any kind of structure, if you're not doing it consistently and getting into a groove of it. And, like, some of the better ways I've found to trick myself into working out is, like, have a pull-up bar in the house. And then, like, every time you pass by it, just see how many pull-ups you can do. And the more you try, the more you can do. So I've gotten up to where I could do like 10 pull-ups or so by just, doing it consistently, but it depends on if the pull-up bar is in a good location, if I care enough to even try. Right now I can't do more than one. I can do one pull-up and that's it. So, like, yeah, you if you don't use it, you lose it, and it's always about maintenance. It's always about keeping to something for as long as possible. Diet when you need to, and then keep yourself at that weight by just not doing anything excessive. And I tend to live by the moment. I tend to live by momentary decisions, and I'm more of a constantly putting on and taking off weight kind of guy. Like, I basically will eat like a monster for a couple weeks, put on 5 pounds, then go, fuck, I put on 5 pounds, and then eat like I'm dieting for a couple weeks, lose the 5 pounds, and then, and I'm well aware of water weight. Don't come in here and start telling me a bunch of fitness shit. I know all the shit. I'm just not being precise with my language. I fucking hate trying to talk about fitness and then having people jump down your fucking throat about everything you say. I get it. Believe me, I do just gain and lose these 5 pounds. Like, I go up and down a size. Like, I have basically 2 wardrobes. I have like a bunch of extra large and a bunch of large, and depending on where I'm at, I fit one or the other. But right now I'm in like this shirt right here. If you see me wearing this shirt, it means that I am below 170 at the very least, because I can't fit this shirt otherwise. Well, maybe below 180. I'm not sure what I weigh right now, but like, 'cause the shirt is a little tight on me. It could be looser, but yeah, I kind of just do whatever randomly. And like, there have been eras since me and May have been together where we were working out consistently together, where like we were both going, because we used to have to go to the gym. So we would go to the gym, we'd both be on treadmills, we'd do workout together, we'd come home, I'd make a little bit of progress, but basically after I bought a treadmill for the house, I stopped working out. Like, she works out all the time, uses the treadmill. I never do, because I'm not pressured into doing it at the same time as her. It hasn't become a problem yet. I have not gained a massive amount of weight. A lot of it for me depends on how much soda I'm drinking, because if I keep buying the soda because it's on sale, then I end up drinking a lot of soda. If I can stop myself and drink nothing but, Coke Zero and tea, then I tend to lose weight. So it's all about the push and pull for me. There's never been a time where I was just fucking slaying it, but I'd like to get there eventually. I do want to have a period, at least one time in my life before I'm too old, where I have like a jacked, swole body, so that I can do, like, I've always wanted to be able to just have like the ability to just do things physically because I feel like it. Like, if I want to vault a gate or something, I know I can do that. Sometimes I can do that. Sometimes I feel really like into it, like I've got a good pump, or I'm just feeling good and I can just thrash, But then other times, or I've got a few beers in me and I can just thrash. But then other times I'm like, I feel like shit. I slept on the wrong side of the bed and I'm fat and I don't want to do anything, So it'd be nice to have the physical fitness to just, throw my girl over my shoulder and drag her into the cave if I so felt the desire. But yeah, we'll see what happens.